Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Now, here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. Whether you're tuning in on the radio dial in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM, we welcome you all back to our show, as well as tuning in through our online affiliates around the world. We're glad to have all of you with us as well. DangerMan is making his first appearance on our program this year to talk to us not only about what it's been like for him to inspire young people, but this year he's releasing a brand new outfit that is just in time, of course, for individuals who are looking for something that they can be able to dress in that will not only, of course, be able to build up their self-esteem, but also their confidence and courage as well. We'll talk to him about that and what it's been like for him through his brand to be able to show other people what's possible and to be able to give back to the community along the way. DangerMan, hello to you and welcome back to the program.
Thank you very much.
Hey, well, we're going to talk about the new outfit. Of course, this time of year, people are looking at costumes and looking for ways that they can be able to dress up to be different. We'll talk about that. But what has it been like for you through this brand to be able to not only to show other people about what's possible, but to be able to embrace the things that are positive and being able to share that with kids?
Cyrus, this has been absolutely amazing ride, okay? 19 years, it'll be 20 years next year, okay? And to build this, to have this brand, to see it grow from just a thought and an action to now to have superhero costumes and to be the first African American to have superhero costumes for a black superhero.
And then to be able to show, I think, just in what you shared there, what's possible. There's so many people who talk about doing things. What is it that made you say this is something you had to do?
Well, in 1998, Cyrus, there was a family, a Hispanic family, and they were taking their 4-year-old daughter to a birthday party in East Los Angeles. And they got lost. They didn't have those direction finders that we have now, those kind of things that help us get around. And so they were lost. And through trying to find their way, a bullet went through the window and killed their 4-year-old daughter. And when I heard that, I was just wiped out. I didn't know these people. But I had tears in my eyes when I heard it over the radio. And not that was the first child that had gotten shot by a stray bullet. Just that this particular one just hurt me. So I thought, I listened to that, Cyrus, and I said, you know what? I said, our kids are in danger. And here we are in the greatest country in the land, and we can't keep our kids safe. And I said, you know what? I'm going to commit my life now to helping to keep our kids out of danger and keep our kids safe.
And through that now, of course, now you've been able to not only to create this DangerMan brand, but also I think to be able to show that how we can all be innovative, but also how we can in our own communities be able to find a way to address a problem. So talk to us about the initial reaction when you first, introduced DangerMan to the world. What was it like for you to kind of see the response?
Well, some people thought I was crazy, okay? A grown man walking around in a superhero suit, okay? And people would say, hey, it's not Halloween, guy, okay? And but when I explained to people why I was doing what I was doing, and plus my first suit was kind of wild as well. Anyway, it had a big red cape and had all these different colors, and so it was something to see. And so, I really wasn't defined in those early days. I just knew I had to do something and
right.
I knew what I wanted to do, but people weren't really taking me seriously.
Well, now almost 20 years later, they're definitely taking you seriously. And as you said, you are releasing this new super suit this year. You bring up a really good point. We here on Conversations Live, we don't spend a lot of the time. In fact, you are the first time we've actually even mentioned Halloween on this program this year. But I'm glad you mentioned the point that someone said to you, it's not Halloween, because I think it's a larger point that I want our audience to get, that it's not just something for once a year. Why is this something that for you is a lifestyle, DangerMan, and something that you want young people to realize that having courage, being different, and being set apart is something that they can do every day?
Well, because this is something that gets people attention. People want to know, I'll go to events dressed as DangerMan that nobody would expect a superhero to be at. And people will say, well, we have a superhero here, and it's DangerMan, okay? And DangerMan, tell us, why are you here, okay? And so when you tie this, what I do, with a message, it makes it really powerful, Cyrus. Not just dressing up in a superhero suit, but there's a message behind it. and we're changing lives and helping people to make a difference and helping them really make America better.
And another thing that I noticed when I was prepping for your segment, and we'll be giving out the website a little bit later, is that there's an educational component as well. And, you know, I mean, of course, you are an adult, you know, and as DangerMan, of course, you're able to show other adults what they can do to make a difference. What do you want young people to realize, DangerMan, about how even no matter whatever their age is, the impact that they can begin making today?
Well, you know, of course, I visit schools, okay, and mostly elementary school and then middle schools, and then I do high schools. Now, high schools are a bit of a challenge, but when I go in and talk to high schools kids, I talk to them more about real and what they're really going to face out there, okay, and why it's important for them to get a good education, to finish high school, and to read and to do their homework, and to stay away from the police, the bad aspects of law enforcement, okay. And so, and when I break it down to them that, and I let them know, say, hey, the reason I'm not here, as opposed to, you know, in elementary schools, when the big thing kids want to know is, DangerMan, can you fly? Okay, they want me to fly around the classroom, or fly down the hallway, or fly down the playground or something. Okay, but with high school students, I let them know, look, this is what I've done. This wasn't my first job. This is my career now, and I have created a brand that people respect and people love, okay? And you can do the same thing. But you have to finish school. You have to start making plans young in life and know what it is that you want to do and what's important to you.
You know, looking back at what you said earlier, DangerMan, about it now being almost 20 years into, you know, this movement that you've been able to create, there are a lot of people, as you know, who have come and gone in that time. Different ideas have come and gone. Different products have come and gone. What do you think has made DangerMan different in that you're still here 20 years later?
Well, Cyrus, God, I have to say first, all right, has given me this opportunity. And then I was blessed with, not a excellent body type, but I have a good body type, okay? And I became the brand as opposed to, I mean, there's other black superheroes out there, but they're on paper, okay? And people haven't said, okay, I think I'll actually, put on a suit and do something and come up with a campaign. Even though there is a movement of real-life superheroes, the DangerMan brand is the largest real-life superhero brand in the world. And we always tell people it's the fastest-growing superhero brand, period, okay? And so, the work that we do, and we just got back from Haiti. I was in Haiti about 3 weeks ago. I went there on a mission trip, okay? Every day we had 230 kids that came to the workshop that we're doing, and I got to address these kids and talk to them and give them comic books, and these kids in Haiti, they've never seen a superhero, okay? And,
right.
Except in some they've seen pictures of Superman and Batman, So, that's why I impress this to the children about what the importance of what I do.
And I think that's it. And I think that, like what you just shared, in going abroad, really does show people something different that they have not seen, and someone who looks like them. And I think that is another thing that's important. We're going to talk more about that element here in a moment. I want to say, for those who are just tuning in, either on the radio side or online, you're listening to Conversations Live. We're excited to welcome DangerMan to our program today to talk to us not only about what it's been like for him to build the brand of the first urban superhero, but also what it's been like for him by example to show other people what's possible, as well as to be able to encourage and inspire the kids. Now, he's been able to do that, especially this year, as he's been able to create a brand new costume, that being the first super suit. And that, again, is geared towards kids. This time of year, people are looking for ways to be able to be set apart, especially young people. And this is a great way for them to be able to not only, of course, to build their self-esteem, but also their courage. I think also you bring up another great point that you try to share with the high schools that I think that, that we as adults can pick up as well, DangerMan, and that is how we can be a part of the solution rather than the problem. And I think that is so important for sure. Do you hope that young people, when they see you or hear about you and kind of, are able to see how the brand is, that it helps them understand that they can be able to be their own superhero in their community?
Oh, absolutely, Cyrus, because I have some pieces of media that I post which talks about you can be a hero in your community, like, pick up the trash, helping older people in the community, calling 911 if you see something, okay? but you can be the eyes and ears in your community, that everybody has a superhero in them, okay? They just have to be willing to look around, trying to, go that extra mile to make things happen and to make people feel safe.
You have an event that's actually taking place in December, the DangerMan Hero Awards. Talk to us about how that came about, DangerMan.
Well, about 2 years ago, I came up with this idea of honoring heroes in our community. Everyday, ordinary people, not superheroes, just everyday people who are making a difference. People who have, like, maybe nonprofits, or people who are getting out there, maybe haven't filed a nonprofit, but are out there actually every day working to make California better. That's what we call it. So everybody, all of our nominees are all DangerMan heroes. And then one is voted upon DangerMan Hero of the Year. And so that's what it'll be for. It was last year, and then this year we have some great candidates. I mean, some of the people just, their stories just to make you cry, okay? And so, yeah, that's how I came up with this. And I was down in Jackson, Mississippi a few years ago because I was pushing, for childhood obesity. And I was traveling around the country, and I had a tour called Fun, Fitness, and Good Health. And it was sponsored by the Aetna Company. And I went down to Jackson, Mississippi, and I love Jackson. I love the people down there, and we had a great time helping people to know, even adults, what they need to do to remain healthy, to exercise every day and eat healthier foods.
Right. For sure, I think that is it. I mean, to be able to share those key things. I want to mention the website, because that's also where people can go to be able to order the costume as well, as DangerManHeroAwards.com, and there you can find out more information about the event I was just asking DangerMan about, but also how you can be able to get your own DangerMan costumes as well. You can find that information there as well. I want to talk about from the entrepreneurial side of this for a moment. I mean, to actually see something you've created come to life, like what we're able to see on your website, to see the young man there with it, imposed, above the city. How does that make you feel about being able to go from having this idea, as I mentioned earlier, and to kind of see it on a young person, to see it kind of brought to life?
I'm just, sometimes I'm just speechless. I said, wow, look at this. I said, I have super suits now, okay? I have little guys, they can, kids can actually put on a superhero suit, and which is part of my brand. Of course, I have T-shirts and mugs. I have DangerMan watches and comic books. But to see a kid wearing a DangerMan superhero suit is just awesome. Because like I said, when you go into party stores and looking for suits, Halloween suits, you see them for Batman, Superman, Captain America, and the Hulk. But you don't see a superhero suit for an African-American superhero. So this is totally awesome.
Right. I want to also bring up something else that you mentioned. You mentioned, of course, the work that you were doing, with bringing attention to obesity. If people also, when they're on the website and they're going through there, I want to read a little bit of one of the things that you're able to do that we try to do here on our program, and that is to definitely encourage reading. The caption says on this part of your site, "I can because I believe I can," and it goes on and talking about you, DangerMan, and saying he emphasizes the importance of claiming an excellent education. DangerMan empowers children to celebrate the power of reading books, staying in school, growing good citizenship, and avoiding violence and substance abuse. I think, it really becomes a lifestyle, right? That is kind of what you're promoting with these young people, how they can live a different lifestyle than what other people may expect of them or even what they may see around them.
Yeah, because education is the key. And I tell these kids it starts with reading. If you can't read, you will face a life of disappointment and discouragement. You have to be able to read. That's the kind of world that we're in. Or otherwise you will be in danger, okay? And you need to learn how to read. You need to learn how to write a report from what you read, understand what you read, because when you go to get a job, if you can't read, the man's not going to hire you, okay? And I tell them, the more you read, the more you learn. The more you learn, the more you earn, okay? And so that's why that was one of the original missions a subject we were pushing, and we still, right now, we do a lot of literacy information, because that's the key because so many of our young people, unfortunately, aren't reading, okay? They're watching videos and just doing things that really aren't productive to them having a good education.
Right. I think that's it. And again, again, as you said, I mean, it's great to be able to connect with them that way, so they're able to see again what is possible for them and the benefits of it for sure. Again, everyone, DangerMan has been our guest. Make sure you all do visit the website I mentioned, DangerManHeroAwards.com. There you can find out not only about this year's DangerMan Hero Awards, but also if you scroll to the bottom of the site, you can find out more information about the new costumes, so you can be able to order your own super suit. You can see the sizes there, being able to see what it looks like, and then, of course, be able to place your order there as well. Social media is another big way that people are kind of staying connected. I noticed that you're also on the major sites as well. What has that been like for you to connect with people through social media that way, DangerMan?
Well, like I told you, Cyrus, I became the brand, and so I'm on 40 social media sites with 40 profiles as DangerMan. I'm even on some dating websites as DangerMan. Okay, I've had women contact and say, "Well, so if we go on a date, are you going to be dressed in your super suit, DangerMan?" Okay, and but mainly it's about building the brand. The more people know about me and know about the work that I do, then it just our fan brand just increases by tenfold. I'm telling you, it's been amazing, this ride with social media.
Well, we definitely want to encourage our audience to be able to follow DangerMan on social media. Again, you can find all those links on the bottom of the website, DangerManHeroAwards.com. So make sure you are connecting with him on Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, even on LinkedIn. So make sure you are staying connected with him there. That is the best website for them to go to, right, DangerMan?
That website, and the other one is thedangerman.com. That's THE. DangerMan.com. And then you can also Google me, but when you Google it, just Google DangerMan Urban Superhero, just like that. And you'll just be amazed at the good things that you'll find and the ways to connect with us.
All right, so make sure you all are definitely staying connected with DangerMan. DangerMan, thank you so much for the time today. I really appreciate it, and looking forward to speaking with you again.
All right, thank you, Cyrus. Appreciate your help.
All right. Hey, more than welcome, and we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Make sure you take out time to enjoy some good music as well as a great book. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live today. You all make it a great one.